Okay, so this is continuing on from the first tutorial on adding a basic calendar event in the TYPO3 system using the calendar base extension. And so now we want to go to the next type of event, specifically a recurring event. So this would be an event that recurs weekly or daily or once a month, that sort of a thing. So it's something that happens regularly within your organization. And you don't want to have to add it in each month. You just want the system, because it is a database, it should be able to do this, and the calendar-based extension does do it. And that is create an event that happens multiple times on a regular basis. So we're going to create a weekly event that happens for 4 consecutive weeks. And so we're going to go up here to our create new record. And we're going to pick a calendar event from our list. On our general tab again, we're going to say demo weekly event, and then we're going to set our start time, our date actually. So let's make it happen again the day after the day I record this. It's going to be a 1-hour event starting at 9, ending on the same day at 10. It's going to be a social event, and we're just going to put in a little bit of description. This is our weekly meet and greet for our staff. Okay, and now we're going to move on to our recurrence tab. This is one we haven't looked at yet. We skipped over it last time. We want this to repeat on a regular frequency weekly. And when we choose that, it needs to reload our form because it's going to give us some new options. Okay, so the form reloads and it goes back to our general tab at the top, but we want to go right back to our recurrence tab. And we're going to see 3 new fields, a bunch of new stuff, and days of the week here. So we can have this weekly event recur every week until a specific date, or in our case we're going to do it a specific number of times, and it's going to be in an interval of once every week. If we change that to 2 or 3, then it'll be every 3rd week, every 2nd week, that sort of thing. And then that is it, other than we maybe want to put a location in here. We're going to say the lounge, because that's where social stuff happens. We're going to save and close that event field. Okay, so now we'll see it's actually showing up before our previous event because it happens at 9 o'clock on the Wednesday, whereas the first demo event that we created from the previous tutorial happened at 1 o'clock. So that's just in case those of you have been following these in sequence. So let's go over to our calendar and refresh our view. Okay, and now we've seen down here our demo weekly event showing up. If we actually switch over to next month, we see it happens on the 30th, the 7th, the 14th, and the 21st, and that's it. It stops. It only happens the 4 times that we asked it to. So it recurs every week for 4 weeks. So that's a basic recurring event, and there's a lot of other options that will go on in the future tutorials. So I hope this has been useful and educational and help makes your life a little bit easier working with the calendar in TYPO3.